Hey everybody, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, I hope you're having a nice night at this point in time. It's 7:55 p.m. All right, in the great state of Illinois is where I am at in the Midwest. Okay. Uh, I wasn't gonna do a reading, y'all, but I decided to. Kind of tired from work, but when I'm led to get up and read, I do that. So, okay. But one thing I gotta say is that it's like, and if you're watching, you know who you are. Get them, just get them, please. Okay, it's like all of us have assignments, but handle that, cause man, it's true. It's so true. And people don't want to handle the truth. People don't want to see the truth. And there's so much of the BS going on around. If y'all catching on to what I'm talking about, and it's been going around, I've been seeing it. But it's like, go ahead, get them, do that, okay? Because I don't throw up names. I don't do none of that because I'm not trying to, say anybody's name or do anything. And, they think I'm out for clout or something. No, I'm not even on that. I'm not, trust me, for real. But anyway, man. Mm-mm. But anyway, you guys, there's some people out here, it's like, I'm saying to myself, have you had enough? Have you had enough? Or you just want to keep going on and getting more karma and picking it up by the boatloads, truckloads, semi-fulls, because people are getting it, and it's a sad thing, and it's making them think, well, why did I do that? Well, you should have thought that when it was on the tip of your tongue to even utter those words. I'm sorry, but true. Okay, so we're gonna get into a reading, all right? And right about now, I'm asking God, I'm asking my divine heavenly protectors, my angels of the white light, my spirit guides, and my ancestors to come through, stand beside me, and guide me through these messages that I'm delivering to my soul family, my love lights, my collective. We are grateful. We show gratitude even when there is very little. We are still grateful to carry on our spiritual path, okay, towards our abundance and our knowledge and will of understanding of what is real, okay? Amen, amen, and amen. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Let's see. Let's see what energy is out here floating around. It's going to be a lot of... Mm, oh, a moment's regret. Okay, yeah. It's a lot of that going around. It's a lot of remorse. It's a lot of regret. It's a lot of repercussions. And basically, to break it all down at the end, it all adds up to karma. So it's like you should have thought about that before you did what you did. Because sometimes that stuff don't just come and bite you in your rear end. You know what I'm saying, y'all? It don't just come and bite you in your rear end. It'll come and get anybody in the way. I mean, and it's like a lot of innocent people have went through it because they have either family members, they have friends that do these things behind closed doors. They know nothing about it, but neither did they know that they stood in the path of it. Okay? Mm-hmm. Evil knows no name, but it never forgets an address. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. So when it comes knocking at your door, don't be surprised, okay? Don't be surprised. Yeah, these are people that don't want to fall. Carnivorous flower fairy, a tempting offer has a high price. See, these are people that don't want to fall. They want to stay where they're at, but yet live off the innocence of individuals, okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're innocent. You give yourself to that person, trusting them that they're leading you the right way. But in reality, they're just leading you on a flight of destruction right along with them to crash and burn. Okay? because that's what a lot of these people are doing. Yeah, uncertainty at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they don't know who they are. They don't know which way they want to go. You know, it's like they adapt the energy of others, the characteristics of others, and that just seems like to me like that's just a fool's way out of facing what you need to heal within yourself. Okay? Yeah. It's like the real deal. They don't want you to know the real deal. Find the lesson. Okay? So in these situations, God will put in front of you a slate and it can be clean. It depends on what you want to put on that slate. If you want to put on that slate that I want to do evil deeds, I have bad intent for people, well, that's going to be your label and that's going to be your slate. But when he's looking at you and testing you and you have not passed one of them tests, you're going to always be relearning, you're going to be set back a grade. You're going to have to keep relearning and finding the lesson. And until you do that, it's not even going to make sense to you or anyone else around you. Okay? Then you start getting the suspicious raised eye. Okay? It's like, what are you really trying to teach me? In other words, you're not teaching me anything, but you're giving me a spoonful of BS, basically. Okay? And when people do that, they put in your mind that this is what you have to keep repeating over and over and over and over. Even though you are learning, it's you willing yourself to learn, not someone sitting there talking to you, spewing whatever the hell they're going to do. Okay? Or say. Shoot. You got to, growing up. Message. Growing up. Yeah, these people, they need to grow up. They need to mature. Okay? They need to heal. In order to mature, you need to heal what ails you. Traumatic things happen to people. Okay? We've all been through some things. But a lot of us, we adapt what others have went through. A lot of us has been down in the trenches, baby, but we still danced. We still dance, we still smile, we still let the sun shine on our faces. Okay? We didn't let that bother us, knowing anybody else would have went somewhere and balled up in the corner and cried. But we still went on through rejection. Because we knew there was going to be a bigger, brighter day for us. And we were going to have what we were going to have in this life. It's for everybody. It's not just for this one or that one or whatever you consider yourself to be. It's for everybody. You want to see everybody in that beautiful state of mind, even when it's dark. Even when, damn it, I'm just going to keep it real. When you're walking around, you don't know where you're going to go. It's uncertainty. You don't know where you're going to lay your head. And it's like you're down in the trenches, And it's like, yeah, you don't want to bring up those experiences. Like, have you ever slept on a step outside? Sleeping on a step outside and watch a family member drive by in a car and look at you and not care nothing about you. Voodoo in blue. And this is how they're doing it, okay? This is how they're doing it. It's word wizardry. And I've told y'all from jump, it's word wizardry, okay? That's what they use. It's the bedazzlement of the situation, okay? And it's crazy. It's like the thing to me is that they want to make people think that, I don't know how to put this. When energy speaks, right, it surges through you, okay? Now, the electrons, am I saying electrons, whatever, in your brain, whatever, them waves, Sometimes it's the art of manipulation. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like you're casted under someone's spell here, okay? To keep listening to what they have to say. It's a way they word things. It's a way they move about without saying very much, okay? Because a person, let me tell you something. A person that is really like connected and really tethered and really in there the way that they're supposed to be, it's pretty much like this. I'm vibing off these cards. I pull them. Cool. I show you. But it may mean something different to me than it does to you. Okay? The words on them, that's fine. But there's more to it than that. Okay? It's just showing you the path and the message that I'm bringing across. It is what it is. And the energy is providing that. Okay? God is providing that. So it's just really a warning that you have to watch. And just like I said, you can't sit there. Don't be calling people and venting to them and doing all that, because that's energy harvesting, okay? That's energy. That's through waves, frequency, okay? It's like, don't do that. Because there's so many people out here hungry right now for energy that they'll go to all types of different levels. Okay? You have to watch who you are talking to and the words, okay? That's giving power, okay? That's giving power to someone. And that's a way of magic right there, okay? Because that's working through, that's tricking you, okay? Because it takes a little time to absorb that energy as that power, as your power is sucked, as you're venting, as you're talking. So anybody that you feel you have a negative influence when they're around you, they have a negative influence, don't even. If you don't like the words that are coming out of their mouth, if you don't like how they are coming across to you, I will repeat it. Do not. Because them are the ones right there. Bingo. Okay? Because something's sketchy with that. Because I'm sorry. My phone, like, it went off just then. Usually, it's Google Photos, an email here and there. I don't bother people and people don't bother me, and I don't want to be bothered. Okay? Not like that. No. I'm just saying. I'm just like that. I've been through so much. I long for my peace. Okay? I want to help, but honey, there's a level of help that I can give. Okay? You got to help yourself now. See Beacon Fairy, guidance, but where will it lead you? Like I just said, okay? I had to read that. Yeah, I can guide you, I can help you, I can make you understand. But when it gets down to the root of the situation, you got to help yourself to understand, to clarify what you're trying to get to. That level of peace and understanding. Because it's hard to get to that peace. I'm telling you now. It's a battle. And it's never ending. And it's never going to stop. Okay? Until you understand, baby, I'm not going to let you stress me out. I'm not going to let you pull me into any of your drama. I'm not going to let you do any of that to me. Okay? None of that to me. I'm so sorry. But it's not popping like that. Okay? So you got people out here in regret for even dealing with you. Some people should come with a freaking warning label. I'm just saying. Okay? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Mm-mm. How are you going to be in a competition with someone that has fought and fought and fought and fought and fought and fought and fought some more and fought, and it's like right now you dealing with like a Rambo type. I'm sorry, but you're dealing with like Rambos and stuff. Like, man, okay, that's nothing. Watch this. Live your own life, do your own thing. Stop being in people's energies. Look, relaxation. Okay, you're still chilling over here, making it make sense in your life. All right, I feel like you're over here, you're studying. Okay, there's something that you're studying, or you're just like a philosopher, or you just, you're really smart. You give like, how should you say, like, the knowledge part of the situation instead of the dreamy in your head illusions, delusional type stuff. Because some people are really delusional, okay? But it's like they can't shake you. You're at peace. There's what? And that bothers people, okay? I feel like somebody, and I'm going to say this in my reading the other day, somebody's paying people to do things like this. I don't even know. Look, origin. You're original, okay? It's like you have an exotic flower. You plant that outside of your home, let's say in Illinois. you know, that flower doesn't grow anywhere around here and nobody should have it unless they fly to the exotic location exactly where I got that flower and they plant it also only to say that I have that plant too. Man, I'd rather ride by and look at it like that's beautiful. And that's beautiful. Shoot, I don't have to go get that. Just because I don't have to go get it. See, and these people, it's like you're the original. Okay? See, because origin here. All right? And I'm not saying that to be like, that is just different. Let people be who they are and leave people alone. Seriously. Because you are signing up for something that you might not even understand. Because, see, look at here. When someone's just chilling, they're not bothering you. They're not in competition with you. They're just being who they are. That's crazy to bother people. I'm just saying, it is. Because I'm telling y'all, man, it doesn't even pay. I've been ready to give up YouTube for, man, y'all. And it's like, I had built my page from the ground up. I worked on my page for a long time and I got it to a point to where I was just gonna read, my tarot here because I was doing good. I was doing real good. And then all of a sudden I started noticing things were starting to, and I'm like, wait a minute, no, because I know I am who I am. So, what's going on? I prayed and prayed and prayed and I tried to find the answer and I was asking God, I was just, and I was just upset because I'm like, why? And then I noticed certain things and I'm like, it didn't sit right with me. And I asked God to please reveal it all to me. I was like, please just show me. And he started showing me. Now it's to the point to where if you don't see it, okay, I get it. All right. But it's just like taking people back through pain. Look, these people here, they're, my thing is, once in a while I might say, hey, if you'd like to donate to my channel, that's fine. But you don't have to. These are people that ask for donations, but the donations are not for anything, It's weird to say it. Some people have addictions. Some people just, they like materialistic things, and that's what they do with their money. Honestly, I don't want anybody's money. Like I said, I have one person that I do personal reading for, and that, and we've been rocking hard now for about almost 2 years, because I don't get down like that, man. I don't want 1,000 people coming to me asking me to read for them, and because I'm different. I'm weird, and I don't really care. I'm a weird person. And it's just that you have to be careful. I love to help humanity. I love to help people, but you have to be careful, okay? Because everybody's not for you. Everybody's not coming to be like, oh yeah, I like you. No, they might just hate you. Or they might just be that devil, okay, that you can't shake off your shoulder, that's been following you your whole damn life and just jumping in and out of people to mess with you. Okay. Idea here, and that's in reverse. Now, I'm telling you, that's a bad idea, man. A bad investment, a bad look. That's not a good look. That makes everybody look like they're not on anything. You see what I'm saying? Like, you ain't ish either. If they wasn't ish, you ain't ish. And that's the name of the game, right? They say the birds of a feather flock together, but I beg to differ on that one. Okay, because some people really are, they really possess that. That's why other people want to possess that. Do you understand? Okay? And if they see anything in you that they want, oh my, it makes them sick. Okay? We got withdrawal and collaboration. Working together, but woo, you're so powerful, honey. You give them a punch drive. You're so powerful. Okay? They need to stop doing that magic on you, because you know why? It's really backfiring in so many ways that it's ridiculous right now, and I'm scared for people. Hold on just a minute, y'all. Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to pause it and do something. But yeah, I'm scared for people. I mean, oh my God, man. Y'all, I've had a really strange day. I swear, I woke up this morning to news that, shook me. And it really shook me. So, I mean, I've been kind of off all day, and what I can say about it is God is good, and that's all I can say. And it's like the things that people do, it's just too much. It's too much. And I'm an emotional person, and I do get in my emotions because I don't like to see innocent people thrown in the middle of some BS that shouldn't be. Okay? I mean, in my world, I'm telling you, half my life, or not all my life, people have thought I've lost my damn mind when I told them things. They're like, oh, you're crazy. That's not real. And okay, I stopped talking to people. hmm I stopped talking to people and telling people things. All right. I had a few people that call me. They used to call me something, but it wasn't exactly. But people are scared of me. I know they are, because I've told people things. I freak them out, and they'll be like, well, and it really happens, or something like that, and they're like, oh, it happened what you said. I've had so many, but then those are the ones that turn against you because they're scared. They don't know what you're scared of, you reject. Okay? It's like, oh, if you're scared of needles, come on in here, let me give you a shot. Yeah, right. You're going to run out that front door if not the back. Okay, it's like I'm not gonna see anything but the back of your freaking Nikes. So, I mean, what am I gonna do? So I quit telling people what I see and what I know and what I feel, and it's like I let them just go on. But see, that's all in being who you are. You like, I done told you, I don't know how many times about a situation, but you keep on doing and doing. Okay, I'm gonna let you do it. How about that? How about that? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. What? Oh my God. Jealousy. What did I say? You over here chilling, living your life. You're not being petty. You got people talking about you, starting rumors about you, saying if anything happens, and I always bring this up in a reading, if anything's happened, oh God, it's them, they're dark, they're wicked. Some are though. But don't blame the innocent people. That's how you get caught in the crossfire there. Okay? You're jumping into someone else's spiritual battle. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you comment on something, that's why I say I don't sit there and talk about people, because when you sit there and talk about people, baby, I'm telling you now, you're putting yourself in the middle of a spiritual battle. Okay? All you can do is notice and move about. Sometimes it's not your assignment to expose the lies. Sometimes it's somebody else's. We're here on missions and we have to understand that. But then when we understand that, we must stand our turf and our ground and fight, because it is a spiritual battle. Don't get in the middle of that if you don't understand it. Just say what you say and go on. Okay? Because some people, that's what they're meant to do. They're meant to reveal the lies and the cheating and all this. Yeah, observing. What am I saying? Sit back and watch. Just sit back and watch. You've already seen it. You've already realized this. It's already come to reality for you. Okay? You see it, but sometimes you don't want to see it. It takes that one warrior to come through. There's plenty of us. There's plenty of us angels out here, okay? And some of them, they'll go. See, those that obey know. We're like, go say what you do it, get them. Get That's their part. You handle your part. Don't worry about them, okay? They're all good, okay? Because we are all protected out here. They're fine. Let them do their thing. That's what they were put here to do. That's where they were put in position to do that, okay? So you can't get mad at them because they're doing what. Don't get mad at them. Shoot. Moving. Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, that come out over homeless here. So people are moving around. People are going to be shifted around. Okay, there's a major change that's coming through. It's like how many shattered realities are you going to try and give to people? Okay? Yeah, pursuit here. Denial. Woo! Faith in reverse. Woo! No, I'm going to show you because it's the bottom of the deck. I'm not just sitting here talking. I'm not just pulling these words out my hat here. Okay? We have denial, pursuit, and faith in reverse. Now, see what I'm saying? They're in search of something they're never going to be able to find here. Okay? They thought they found it, but oh my God. Okay, we got proposals in reverse. So, you know what, y'all? People want relationships so bad these days. And when you see a couple together, I have a sensitive heart, and I know some of y'all do too. Okay, you have sensitivity to that. You don't have that. Oh, well, you know how people do. Oh, they're happy. Let me go over there and try and get up on him or her. No, you know what? Why don't you go shut yourself in a freaking kennel some freaking where, man? That's a beautiful thing. And some of these people, they know that they'll never achieve that. They'll never have that. They've never had it. It's like I'm trying to get a chance to do it, but What is wrong with me? You know, you shouldn't have to question yourself about what is wrong with you. Should nothing be wrong with you. Even if you thought there was, who cares? Whoever's going to gravitate towards you and be with you, they're going to be with you regardless. You don't have to sit there and make somebody. Man, if I got to make you like me or anything like that, I just don't want to be bothered. You know what? I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered. Leave me alone. Shoot, I don't need you to accept me. Shoot. We got trapped here. Trapped in their own delusion. They're living in a freaking bubble illusion. The illusion bubble. It's gonna forever be there. They're trapped. And little do they know, the more that they talk and the more that they spin webs of lies and things, they become trapped in that illusion. So each and every day, you whoever they are, they waking up in the illusion land. The Lulu. They might as well be in some type of lockup straight jacket place, you know, because it's like, man, it's like if you don't see that somebody got a few screws loose, if them eyes, you gotta give, you got, I'm telling you now, you gotta pay attention. Like, look at the, I don't know, they kind of shifted. What's wrong with them? Lost their damn mind over here. But these people, man, with that collaboration there, with the guidance, yeah, they working with people. They're like, help me come up with a script. Help me, because I can't think of anything. So, hold on, we'll just watch them. They got dual computers, look. They got dual freaking laptops out and maps, and look. Look at that. Y'all, look at that piece of paper. Doesn't that look like an algorithm? Look at that. I know my cards, I've worked them and worked them. But look at that. Don't that look like the algorithm thing? I'm gonna guide them finances right over here. And how did that? Y'all, they've been stealing too. They've been stealing. Revenge. Okay, revenge. You know what, y'all? That has a lot to do. And I started tweaking and freaking out just then. Okay? Because that has a lot to do with what's wrong. And it's like it's like people address it. Hell, I've addressed it. But it's that one specific person that you're just like, because they've been given that. Okay. Hey, they sat there and they was meditating and they was outside and they was frolicking about, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll do, sure will. And when that wheel starts turning in that person's mind, because that's what they're supposed to do as part of their mission, there's nothing you can do to stop it. There's not, because they're not scared and they're not going to be scared and they're protected and they were told to do it. Okay? Even I know that. Don't play. I know the real, trust me. I know who's for real. I know who is for real. And honey, we don't stay on the same page. We don't stay on the same page. We pick up on different frequencies. Frequencies, things like that. Different vibes, different energies. But we damn well know when somebody's playing in our energy. Okay? We know. We know. And you know, it's so funny that we know who. But we meditate on it and we observe and we wait for the word. When the word is given, then we go ahead and do it. Okay? So don't get mad at nobody if you're not right. Oh well. You better get right. And that probably ain't even gonna help. Look. Legal issues. A lot of people, they're going down for, how would you say, copyright They're going down for a lot of different reasons, okay? They're going to have to lawyer up, and if they can't do that, they're going to have to pay up, and if they can't do that, well, they're just going to have to lock them up, okay? All right? A lot of these people, they're dealing with judgment right now. It's either spiritual, physical court, but more spiritual. There's a lot of spiritual warfare going on, okay? Looking you up. Enforcer, yeah. You see what I'm saying? Sitting there observing, watching. You're just who you are. You're authentic. Okay? That it's unmatched. No. You're different. And that's what you're supposed to be, aren't you? You don't long to be anyone else. I would hope not. Who does? Okay? I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to, jump in your dang body. What is that? What is that even? I don't want to. Because God knows what you've been through, and God only knows what I've been through. And honey, I just rather not. No. But yeah, it's like these people are forcing individuals to repeat the past, to repeat everything that broke them down and traumatized them that they have healed from. You can't. Okay. Some of these people are being forced to move, okay, because they're not able to keep up with the expenses, but they still sitting here trying to figure something out about you. Look, with that proposal in reverse, yeah, they don't want people to have things like love and security and all the things. I mean, it stems from childhood to where it's like, damn, did your mama even pick you up when you was a baby? Okay, shoot. I can say my mama picked me up, but she put me down. I mean, you know what I'm saying. God rest her soul. Hell, I didn't have the best connection with my mother, but I'm not going to sit here and take it out on anybody else. I can't. I forgave her. I forgive her. She's passed on. Her energy is in the air at all times. But I forgive her. Because I'm not going to sit there and hold on to that resentment for the rest of my life. That is something that I refuse to do. I'm not going to do that. I want to be at peace, man. And that makes for a hateful heart. I'm telling you. It really does. Okay? Life is not perfect, but you don't have to mess up everybody else's life because you feel a certain way. Look at. And they're mad and want to compete and fight with other people because it's like, oh, I know how you act. No, it takes a long time to get to a point of where you're civilized. Take me back, baby. Baby doll. I'm 46 years old. Take me back to when I was 19. Take me, oh no, we're not going to talk about nothing. We don't have nothing to talk about. Let's just get down to the nitty gritty. And then I'm going to leave. Because I don't have time to sit here and talk to you about something that you know that you did. Sit here and get what you got getting to you. And then I'm out. But now it's like, yeah, right. I don't even want to talk about it. You did it. It's okay. I forgive you. Because you're not going to stress me out. I don't let people stress me out. The only people that I let stress me out and it don't bother me is my kids. Okay? They'll do it, right? Oh my Lord. And I just laugh at them and I just get a kick out of them. But I also teach them what's real. Okay? I also put structure into my children. Okay? I structure their mind. All right? So the thing about it is that's just what they were missing. That structure. And they're pissed. And I don't know why they're mad. Okay, because it's like you can have the tea all you want to, but I got the elixir, baby. Giving you money, yeah, jackpot. Yeah, they live off of other people's freaking pain. All right, they live off of people's pain. These people give them money. Okay. There's money floating around, y'all, and it's not their money. Let's just put it like that. It's not their money. It's floating around, but it is not their money. They got people out here giving money, giving them money. And this is all about just getting back at people that oh, they think they're this and that, and they think, but you know what? You're not sitting down and you're not looking in the mirror. You're not asking yourself or holding yourself or taking any accountability for anything. Okay? You're not. And don't take that out on nobody else. Just because you don't know you don't know how much it takes sometimes to really just heal and be in that dark place you never thought you was going to get out of ever. Okay, you thought you was always, because you listen to people say, oh, you're never going to be nothing. You're just going to be down and not have ish, just like your mother or your father. You really took those ignorant words and twisted them into your narrative of being grown. I think that's funny because you misjudged me. You mishandled me. And that's how you got to look at it. Like, okay, some people don't know how to handle precious things. All right? Precious hearts. Some people don't know how to handle angels. Okay? Some people don't know. It's okay. They'll learn because they'll get their lesson. And if they don't learn from that lesson, they'll forever be held and hung up in that state of freaking confusion. They'll never be able to hold on to any kind of relationship because they'll be trying to take things out on their partner that doesn't even concern them. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? They'll have no meaningful relationships ever. Okay? Not even with God. I'm telling you now. Because you got to be on a certain level to understand that God's love is infinite. It is amazing. Okay? And you know that he is real. People say, oh God, he's real. He's so real. I know he's real. Okay? Many times I called out to God and he answered. I know he's real. All right? Mm-hmm. Don't play. I don't like being around people to be like, oh God, I'll get up and leave. You know, that's mine. Okay, Two of Wands, Aries energy. See, these people, they don't see what's coming. They thought they knew what was coming, but they don't see anything that's getting ready to happen right now. Okay? They think, oh yes, I'm going to conquer the world. Everyone's going to love me. Everyone's going to watch and observe me. Be beautiful because I was never accepted, but now everyone accepts me. You know, like, wait a minute. That's not the script. Wait a minute. The hell? And it's not in the script. That's like possession, isn't it? Like somebody's possessed. Because look, this Nine of Cups here. People are watching individuals actually walk into their blessings. Okay? And it's like they don't want them to have that 10th cup though. No. That Nine of Cups, that's too much and it's grinding my gears and it's messing with my blood pressure and my blood shoots up. And I feel like I'm going to pass out. I'm having heart palpitations, all type of stuff. I was hospitalized the other night. This is what these people, this is what's happening though. This is what's happening. Because you are having this victory and you are blessed. Okay? That Pisces energy there. Yeah, you have gifts, honey. You can see right through. You can feel too. You can see beyond the veil. That's what people don't like, okay? That's why they try to force these options on you, okay? I know. That don't make sense. Options that don't freaking add up. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles, look, and the Queen of Wands upright. Okay, so it's like they don't want to see a driven individual, male or female. Okay, let's just take it like that. Energies are fluid. It could come out as a queen, but it could be a king. However, okay. But yeah, it's like you're in this energy of You're being who you are. You have a passion for this. This is something that you do, you guys. I don't care what it is. Okay? And it's like you're good at it. But it's like someone sitting over here that hasn't found something that they're good at. They'll sit there and look at this situation and be like, I want what they have. Okay, you know what? If we go out to eat together, I get you saying I have what they have. And sometimes I won't even do that. I was like, cause that might be nasty. I don't know about all that. Look at it. You better. I want that chicken. I can trust the chicken. Y'all know what I'm saying, y'all. But it's like you have this drive about you. Okay. Any little witchy way, but not a bad witchy way. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I'm like, man, look, you got this drive about you. Okay, they don't want others to get to know you. They don't want nobody to see you, hear you, talk to you. Look, the Emperor in reverse here. Yeah. It's the level of disrespect when they should have been respecting. It was disrespectful coming for you in the first place. Trying to put any black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, whatever. Get the boogies, the little freaking voodoo dolls, all that little mess that they do behind closed doors. No, they shouldn't have never came for your energy. That's what the freaking moral of the story is. It's like they had the audacity. The audacity. Yeah, we have the Six of Cups here. Okay, it's like they want people to give to them. They want people to how would you say, idolize them, to give. It's like, man. And people are actually really giving to these people. But it's like, you know what? I'm not the one. I'm not the one. There's different assignments. Okay? So anyway. Yeah, we have this Two of Cups here. It's like they're sitting here worried about who's supporting you, who's loving you, who are you in a relationship with. They're going through relationship issues. Things like that. It's like, but you never let your heart turn cold or black. That's what I'm saying. Their blood runs cold. Okay? And you know what's cold-blooded, right? Yeah, we have the Page of Wands in reverse. They're receiving nothing but bad news. And it's bad news to them that you're in this Nine of Cups type energy. You're being blessed, okay, abundantly. Because you really have what it is. You got the flavor. You got the elixir, baby. You got the cure. All right? They don't. They got the poison. But you got something to make them feel better. Okay? Ooh, look at there. Karma, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Things are not moving forward. They're receiving bad news. Okay? Bad news. What is it like to love it? The underdogs on top. Man. I don't like, all the time saying song lyrics, but I just heard that. Like it or love it, the underdogs on top. It's like, man, they take from the underdog and they keep staying where they're at and climbing more, but keeping the little man little so they don't hear the truth. We have the Seven of Pentacles here, Taurus energy, okay? We have Aries, Leo, Sag out here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, all right, Scorpio, okay, Pisces, Cancer, okay. Look, Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, y'all. You work hard and you're passionate about what you invest in, okay? Yeah, with this Two of Pentacles in reverse here, it's like, man, look, stop being confused. Stop getting it confused. All right? This level of disrespect, somebody must be confused here. Somebody's going back and forth weighing options. It's like you have no more options. You're out of freaking ideas. You're out of options. You're out of freaking brain power because you were never thinking for yourself. Okay? Never. You were never thinking for yourself. But you want to act like you're not done. Well, you're going to be done because you're going to get roasted here. Okay? Yeah, we got the Six of Pentacles here. Okay? It's an equal give and take, and somebody just chooses to take and take and take. Okay? Breadcrumbing people. Giving them very little when they've given a lot of themselves. Because your energy, your aura, your power is a lot of you. Okay? You feel drained. You feel down. You feel depleted when you deal with these individuals. Look, the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, they want everything to come to them. Pour that cup right into my cup and I'll just drain your cup because I'm thirsty and I don't care if you're thirsty. Be parched. What? But justice is coming in for these individuals. I'm telling you now. And it's the crazy stuff that the High Priestess in reverse. You know, it's like does anybody beginning the remember the beginning the days of our lives through the sands of time, or the days of our life? Yeah. It's been going on forever. These people jump from body to body. Okay, I'm telling you now. They were doing something here to kind of block your opportunities here with the Page of Pentacles. It's something about you getting very little of something. All right, you're not receiving what you should be from your investments here. Okay, yeah. It's like forcing you to live, wanting you to live hand to mouth. Okay, wanting you to be hungry. But they eat off of your spoon. Look, the Ace of Swords, but they eat off your spoon. I'm keeping it real, all right? They want you to eat nothing. Maybe a morsel of freaking crumb, and they're eating freaking big freaking spoonfuls of food, but they want you to starve, all right? They want to starve you for everything that you have, especially your intelligence, your know-how, okay, your connections. Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles. Kind of like a gatekeeper type of mode. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, they're out of options now. They don't know how to hold you back now. That truth and clarity is coming through, and it's slicing and dicing, and it is really doing it. Okay? It's doing it so quick they don't even know it hit them until they bleed. Alright? Okay? Yeah. Trying to hold people back. Make them feel not just very unsure about the future and what is coming to them. People don't know what they don't know what to expect, but expect nothing. Okay? If somebody has been, let's just say it like this. If somebody has not been getting as much as they have been investing into a situation, these people have nothing to expect because they're the ones that's trying to stand in the middle of it. Okay? Now, we are going to get into some more Oracle here. Panther Oracle. I'm going to go with that one. Okay? And then I'm going to get up out of here because I done ran my mouth too much. And I have a lot of information to give you, though. Okay? Sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it doesn't. But hey, ride with me. Because when you think about it later on, you'll be like, oh, hell yeah. Okay, yeah. I know what she's saying. I know what she's talking about now. Like, okay. She just has a different way of getting it across. Or she's delusional. No, I'm just playing. Hell, but anyway, aid. Alright. Yeah, these people, they need help now. After all these things that they did, after all these bad decisions, after all these bad investments, after dealing with all these people, oh, help me. Help me. Well, you knew you couldn't swim. Why did you jump your behind in 12 feet of water when you didn't? Lord, let me go around. Look, saving in reverse. Yeah, they wanted to make sure you wasn't saving nothing. You didn't have anything to turn back on. You didn't have nothing. Probably wanted to get your bill, your lights turned off. You can't pay your rent. Oh, damn. You can't do this. You can't do that. Yeah, they were trying to deplete people's finances. All right, by asking them for things. Okay? And then doing something sneaky that's dark behind the scenes to people's finances. Yeah, look. Because we want it all. You don't deserve anything. You don't deserve anything. Well, hell, if that's the only reason that you're in it, people really aren't getting that love and guidance that they really need, right? That inspiration that they really need. Because you're sitting here doing all this because you're just trying to be what is that event? The Met Gala. Or the ball. Met Gala. What? The Met Gala. Is that it? Y'all. You trying to get to the Met Gala, the red carpet, at the freaking Oscars, freaking Emmys. You just want to be everywhere, okay? Just, hey. Hey. Honey, different people gonna come at you. You want to be that big? Ooh, you got to pay that price, baby. Look. Their masks are falling off. They're embarrassed. And it's like they're trying to block blessings and do all this other stuff. But no, you got these blessings coming in. Yeah, they trying to gatekeep your blessings. And it could be family. Look at here, all cheesing with them and stuff, and they be fake. Look at them. Look, I don't want them to achieve anything better than I can do. You know what? They do be all smiling in your face talking about, no, we didn't invite you because we figured that you wouldn't enjoy it. And every time we call you, you say no. But I don't give a damn. Call me and ask me anyway. Y'all feel me on that one, though? Somebody feels me on that one because something happened like that to somebody. A few of y'all recently, okay? There was an event, there was a dinner, there was something. They didn't even call you and say, come on, we having this family dinner or whatever. No, they wait till it's over and then they talk about the good food they had. Well, isn't that something? You could have at least gave me the opportunity to say no. Shoot. You could. I wanted some chicken Alfredo or something, you know? And then left. I don't know. I wouldn't have came, but damn, you could you could have asked me. Like, oh, look it. No facts. Don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're just making something sound good. Okay? This could even be a family member that's trying to be in competition with you. You don't even know. See, you're unbothered here. You don't care. You're like, whatever. And I found that, man, family's the worst. They will hate you. Yeah, same-ish, different day. Same-ish, different day. Okay? Because to me, if somebody's beautiful, I'm like, wow, you're really beautiful, or you're really handsome. Go on ahead with your bad self. Because, man, this world is not for that. Okay? It's not set up like that. Too many people, they're sick and they go through so many things because they feel like they're not good enough when you are. You are. You're more than good enough. Look at trying to be just like you because they don't feel good enough. And when you are, you're beautiful. I don't care what size you are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what has happened to you in your life that you feel that you're not beautiful and you're not worthy. And yes, the hell you are, every bit of it. Okay? So don't ever feel like that. Don't make me cry. Because I'm sensitive. I'm like, no, stop. Running. Okay, yeah, running away from themselves. They don't want us to look at themselves. They don't want to see. They don't want to see that child is scared as hell. That's tucked in a corner. Crying into their legs. You know how you ball up and you cry and rock and cry into your leg. They don't want to face that, but that's one thing they gonna have to face that person, that child. They gonna have to do that. That's where you need to begin. Look, photo proof. There's some type of evidence people have here. These individuals doing this, bamboozling people, scamming people, doing whatever they need to do to just have that materialistic. We got child services at the bottom of the deck. It's like, what is it? Forsaking all others. You know? And they say that when you get married, right? Forsaking all others. Clout hungry. They don't care. They don't care who they got to turn their back on or who they got to stab in the back or what they got to do. They got to live this life. They got to get to the, I said, let's not go through the Met thing again, but the Met thing, okay? They got to get to the Met thing. Somebody be like, Met Life? Like, isn't that insurance? Yeah, look. Fake flexing. Mm-hmm. And why I said insurance here, yeah, they're wasting time. Yeah. Too busy winning and wasting time. Okay, because it's like, man, you got a mark. You know, you have a mark to put on this planet. In this world. Okay? And that's exactly what it's going to be. Alright. Let's get a few more and I'm out of here. Because this energy is nothing to want to stay in. Okay? It's not even worth it. It's not worth it. Look, ain't ish. So, that's it. Because, honey, it can go on and on and on and on. Because there's a lot of it. It's... Whew. Yeah, I need a brain break. But anyway, but anyway, you guys, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get off of here. I just wanted to give y'all a read. And I just want to tell y'all, you know, it's like, please just start paying attention to, you know, what you're hearing. Start paying attention to what you're seeing. Just start paying attention to things because it's brutal. It's brutal. Those of us that see and know, and we know, okay, that's us. But y'all, please, please, I'm begging y'all, wake up. And I'm not saying that to be on any BS, because no, I'm not. But being who I am, I just don't like people going on long rides with no destination. So, I love y'all, and I hope you got something out of this message. All right, and I hope I help y'all, and you know, God is good. All right, and I feel blessed to be sitting here today, able to talk to y'all, and you know, it's just all love, because we all go through things, and we all need that person that you know you can watch me and laugh at me. I don't care. I love to make people laugh, but there's also seriousness in what I'm talking about, okay? So, it is what it is, okay, y'all? Y'all keep God first, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.